Blair the least easy of all of them. Smarty comes in, wears black colours and a blue cap. Deity, the stablemate Cerise with a red cap. All in. Blair with a white cap is the favourite. Off they go. Pretty good sort of a start. Just after the jump away, Easy Core dropped out to be last. And has gone right through the running rail, Easy Core, at the back of the field. Heavy fall. Now they settle down. Transparent Lover 2 in front of Golden Vista and Nickel Rico. Smarty is up fourth. Getting through on the inside then is Blair. Around them came Mond Prince, and about 2 or 3 lengths further back is Monaro from Deity, and Tillerman last of all. Transparent Lover going quickly down the side. 2 lengths to Golden Vista. Moving up Smarty on the outside and the black with the blue cap. A length away on the fence is Rico, and Blair handy enough to them now. Taking off is Mon Prince, hard ridden around the outside, and then Monaro, who's tacked onto the field from Deity, and about 4 lengths away is Tillerman. Transparent Lover at the 400, about a length and a quarter. Golden Vista under a lot of pressure. Smarty the outside, Rico hard ridden, still needs to get out, and then Blair, and they've got away on Mon Prince and Monaro. Transparent Lover in front around the home turn, coming after it Smarty. Golden Vista trying to push into the open with Rico, who's in the clear, and Blair is the widest. Transparent Lover halfway up the straight, still 2 in front of Rico. Smarty on the outside, but Transparent Lover all the way, and in fact pulls clear in the last little bit, and Transparent Lover about 3 lengths on the post. Smarty or Rico for second, and they're just in advance of Golden Vista. Then came Monaro. Blair couldn't go on. Then there's a long break in the field to Mond Prince, being followed in by Tillerman and Deity last of all. Transparent Lover's gone straight to the front and has scored a very easy win. A heavy fall, about 100, not even that, 50 metres after the start for Easy Core, and Ron Burgess missed the jump and then just went sideways and has crashed right through the running rail, and Ron is on the inside of the track with ambulance attendants around him now. I can't see him. Transparent.
And then it's 9.90 for Jugar Bay. Just about set. Race 4, number 7, Uccello, is Jim Cassidy for betting in that race. Shane Day is on the 6 Mosaic. Here's Greg at Moonee Valley.
Set now, lights flashing away. They're about to break. Carp the Night the favourite. Guitars well tried. Off they go. Carp the Night a little slow to move. The grey down in gate number 2. Guitars and Triumph away quickly with Jugar Bay down on the rails. There's Step Dancer speeding across from an outside gate. We thought there'd be pace, and there's plenty of it. 4 of them chopping for the lead in the early part, but Guitars is racing to the lead in the early part now, and at the turn out of the straight lead, Step Dancer, who worked wide to get to second. Triumph third. Jugar Bay the rail fourth. 2 Carp the Night just sitting off the pace now in 5th position. Then Lucky Enough on the inside of Fasado, and 3 lengths to Prince Humble by the 1500 metres, and Guitars again fired up despite the gear change with the pacifiers. He leads by a length to Step Dancer, 3 lengths away in the field. Triumph on the outside, Jugar Bay on the rails, and then Carp the Night tracking 3 deep into the bottom turn at the 1200. Lucky Enough on the rail, followed by Fasado second last, and Prince Humble last of all. Into the back now, and Guitars trying to steady in front Mears, but he is fired up, this important. He leads by a length. Step Dancer won't let him get away. They've broken about 4 lengths now to Triumph over on the outside of Jugar Bay. 2 lengths to Carp the Night, looked to be travelling pretty well. About a length and a half behind him when they came off the back is Lucky Enough on the inside, and Fasado the outer, and 1 to Prince Humble. By the 800 metre mark coming down the side, and Guitars the leader, a length in front of Step Dancer. 3 lengths Jugar Bay, and Triumph the outside. Now coming around the outside of them is the favourite Carp the Night, and the pink cap, the grey horse. The field bunching up now. Then Fasado, Prince Humble, and Lucky Enough back on the inside, but only 4 lengths covered them now. Step Dancer joined Guitars on the rail. Carp the Night whipped around the outside, and Triumph came with him, but it's Carp the Night taking the lead. And the big grey drew about a length in front of Step Dancer, who's sticking on well on the inside. Prince Humble is coming around the outside, and the red with a light blue cap. He is running on very well. Fasado's following him into the race. It's Carp the Night, the leader, coming around the home turn, tackled by Prince Humble, who's dashed to the front immediately. They corner now. Running on is Fasado on the outside. Prince Humble from Fasado, who's coming home very well. Fasado's racing to Prince Humble. Fasado's put his head in front, and Fasado will draw clear and beat Prince Humble. Coming home very well, Lucky Enough on the outside, or Carp the Night, there in the photo for the miners. A gap then, Step Dancer, Triumph, Jugar Bay, and Guitars. Pulled himself silly, and he dropped out to run 6 lengths last. Number 4 is the winner, Fasado, ridden by Peter Mertens, a pickup ride today, with Craig Williams suffering that fall at the Valley. Second has gone to number 9, Prince Humble, and third, number 3, Lucky Enough. just in advance of Captain Knight, who found the lead a long way from home. Half. First to bounce out the boulder, Moruya Bay. Gothic Empire and the rails was away quickly, and Dacos is spearing towards the front. Able Tycoon in the red cap is second. Hosiery, the filly, moving up on the outside. Might even run to the front with the first turn coming up now. And Randy's Rancher dropped out to be last, but only 6 lengths covered the field. Able Tycoon held out Hosiery into the back. Third on the rails is Dacos. Talioka moving around the outside is rushing towards the front. 2 lengths to Clear Light, 2 lengths Moruya Bay, and then Randy's Rancher and Gothic Empire. Talioka at the 1,000 went to the lead from Able Tycoon, who kicks back to hold the rails with the next turn coming up. 2 lengths Hosiery. Dacos hasn't spent a cent on the rails, fourth. 2 lengths to Clear Light outside Gothic Empire. Then Randy's Rancher and Moruya Bay about 7 off the leader. Talioka outside Able Tycoon. The 2 leaders down the side now. Hosiery third outside Dacos, and now Barlow's off on the favourite Randy's Rancher. Quickly goes to fifth as the leaders bunch, and he's about to claim them. Then came Clear Light back on the inside. Gothic Empire and Moruya Bay dropped out last. Hosiery worked to the lead. Able Tycoon on the rail, and Randy's Rancher's coming on strongly. Talioka loses ground quickly. Dacos has got into the clear on the outside, and then Clear Light, Gothic Empire at the turn now, and Hosiery the filly in front. Randy's Rancher's under the whip. Able Tycoon kicking back on the rail, and Dacos is about to make a line of 4. Randy's Rancher takes the lead from Hosiery, but Dacos has had a sweet run and it's coming home well. Dacos took Randy's Rancher, drew clear, and then Hosiery, and Dacos draws away for a good win. Beats Randy's Rancher by a length and a half. Hosiery third. Fourth Able Tycoon from Gothic Empire. Clear Light, Moruya Bay, and Talioka dropped out to last. Kieran McAvoy at his best there. He put that horse to sleep fourth on the rails and then swept around the field at the right moment. And he's drawn on for an overdue win, Dacos. Number 4, who tended at the Valley. Off they go. Northern Song jumped well. Fayrouz won the start. Fanciful Lady out quickly. Pluie pushing up. Northern Song holding the rail. Just behind them, Cradle Snatcher as the first turn looms up. Lavolta's got back to third last, and last Kachina at that first turn. Now Pluie hunts through to lead Fayrouz. Fanciful Lady caught out. Northern Song with a good run fourth. The rail 2 Cradle Snatcher. 1.5 Blazing Aura. Lavolta the outside, and then Ucello on the fence. 2 Mazaire went erratically around that first turn, and Kachina on the rails. At the 600 down the side now, and Pluie a half. Fayrouz 3/4 Fanciful Lady. Northern Song with a run of the race on the inside, but needs to get out. Then came Cradle Snatcher, Blazing Aura. Lavolta out about 4 wide down the side. Ucello back on the fence from Mazaire, hard ridden, and Kachina only about 6 or 7 covered them. Pluie from Fayrouz, Fanciful Lady, Blazing Aura coming around the outside. Northern Song still held up. Lavolta within a length of the lead, right out wide, and Cradle Snatcher next, followed by Kachina. Fanciful Lady, Fayrouz, Blazing Aura, 3 across the track from Pluie. Northern Song the rail. Cradle Snatcher pushing through with the 50 metres to go. Blazing Aura, Fanciful Lady fighting it out with Kachina flying. They come to the line together. Blazing Aura or Fanciful Lady, they're the 2 in it. Kachina close up on the outside, and Northern Song and another photo for third. They were clear then of next to finish in the race, Lavolta on the outside. They just picked home a bit hard for her from Fayrouz, Cradle Snatcher, Mazaire, Ucello, and Pluie dropped out to finish last after showing a ton of pace. Now the judges call for a photo. It's between Fanciful Lady and Blazing Aura. It could go either way. It's gone to 2. Blazing Aura, Jason Patton. 2's got it. Blazing Aura, Jason Patton didn't get involved in the lead battle. Just Sahaka Magic away fast. Northern Poet dropped out early. Manhattan Von drifting back in the early part of the race. It's the first turn coming up. Raffin Times is going quickly. Wants to find the front and does so at the bottom bend. Leads now. Storm Rebel in second placing from Hunker Magic, and Royal Blue caught out 3 wide at that turn. Goes forward to sit second now. Belzavir is 5th but a bit wide, and then Kabila back on the inside from Sir Swayze 2. Just a Printer. 2 Strike Force. Northern Poet going around him on the outside, and then Manhattan Von and Proud Poet last of all. Running to the 800 metres, Raffin Times a length and a half in front of Royal Blue. Storm Rebel the fence third, and Nick Belzavir has got in fourth. 1.5 Kabila 50 inside. Hunker Magic, Sir Swayze's caught out 3 wide. They're followed by Northern Poet working into it around the outside, and then Just a Printer. Strike Force third to last coming down the side of the course. Manhattan Von is a good way back, and Proud Poet running up past the 600 metres, and Raffin Times has been joined joined it, headed by the old guy, Royal Blue. Belzevere on his outside, and Sir Swayze whipped up fast in the pink cap. He's making a line of 3 with the leading horses. Kabila into the clear. So is Storm Rebel just behind the leading horse now as they swept up to the turn. Strike Force coming to the outside from Northern Poet. Belzevere has taken the lead around the turn from Royal Blue. Storm Rebel wider out. Strike Force, he's coming with a big rush. He's racing up fast on the outside. Kabila coming with him. Strike Force, Kabila get to Belzevere. Royal Blue. Strike Force running out. Kabila pegs him back on the inside. Kabila grabbed the lead. Kabila, and Oliver loves it. He just beat Strike Force. Photo third on the Belzevere or Storm Rebel, with Royal Blue close up on the inside. Just behind those was Sir Swayze and Just a Printer, followed by Northern Poet, Hunker Magic, then Raffin Times, who knocked up. Proud Poet well back, and Manhattan Von last of all. Gee, you don't see Damien Oliver show such enthusiasm for a mediocre race very often. Not that 40,000 is mediocre, but he gave it the big flash of the whip. It was a point made by Damien Oliver here. He's teamed with this horse, Kabila, at his last few at the Provincials. In fact, he went down to Kyneton last time out just to ride this horse. Third's gone to number 2, Belzevere, 10, 8 and 2. He went down to Kyneton for one ride, and it was on this horse, and who produced the goods and won there. Stepped up in grade again today, and it's been a terrific winning performance and a great ride by Damien Oliver. Capping off a double at Sandown today with this narrow win. Strike Force, I thought he was home when he whipped around the field at the turn. He just wobbled out a little bit in the last 50 metres. It might have cost him. And Belzevere, number 2, grabbing third after riding up on the pace all of the way.
10-8-2, Kabila.
Second pick, Flavour third favourite. Grand Archway backed out, comes up into the line again.